12:41 a.m. Kuala Lumpur International Airport. March 8, 2014. Flight MH370 pushes back from the gate. Routine.
In the cockpit, a senior captain, 53, 18,000 hours in the sky. His co-pilot, 27, on his final training flight before full certification.
A world of purpose is in motion. From engineers shaping the cities of tomorrow, charting new horizons, every passenger carries a unique story into the sky.
On this flight, a diverse group of travelers, including engineers, artists, and business professionals, colleagues returning from a cultural exhibition, sharing messages with loved ones before departure.
At 12:42, the Boeing 777-200ER lifts off into a moonless night. No one on the ground knows it, but this plane will never land.
At 1:01 a.m., the plane reaches its cruising altitude, 35,000 feet over the Gulf of Thailand. The seatbelt sign goes off.
Inside ATC in Kuala Lumpur, everything is normal. Green blips on black screens. MH370 is just one of dozens.
At 1:07 a.m., the plane sends its last automated data burst, ACARS, fuel, altitude, systems, all normal. At 1:19 a.m., this moment matters.
Malaysian 370, contact Ho Chi Minh 120.9. Good night. Good night, Malaysian 370.
Silence. Those are the last words ever heard from MH370. What happens in the next 2 minutes is what haunts investigators to this day.
This is future-proof tech.
The future is closer than you think. Let's dive in.
At 1:21 a.m., the transponder goes dark. The electronic ID that tells radar who you are goes dark. On the radar screen in Kuala Lumpur, MH370 just vanishes. The controller blinks. He calls. No answer. He tries again. He waits. In Ho Chi Minh, Vietnamese controllers are waiting too. They think the plane is still in Malaysian airspace. The Malaysians think it's in Vietnamese airspace. For 18 minutes, nobody does anything. A ghost plane is flying somewhere over Southeast Asia, and no one is looking. But military radar was watching. At 1:30 a.m., Malaysian military radar unidentified target. No call sign, no altitude data, just a raw reflection. It turns, hard. MH370, if it is MH370, was supposed to go northeast to Beijing. This object turns west, a sharp, almost 180-degree turn back over the Malay Peninsula.
It crosses right back over its own flight path. At 2:22 a.m., it passes over the island of Penang, Captain Zahari's hometown.
Then it turns northwest, up the Strait of Malacca. Then northwest again, out over the Andaman Sea. And then it disappears from military radar too. 2:22 a.m. Last military contact.
For 4 hours, the world thinks a plane crashed in the Gulf of Thailand. Ships race there, planes search there, cameras point there. They are searching in the wrong ocean. Because MH370 isn't dead. Not yet. It's still flying. We know this because of a satellite. It was one that no one was supposed to be looking at. Every hour, the plane's satellite terminal, even when not being used for calls, sends a handshake. A ping. I'm here. Inmarsat 3F1, floating over the Indian Ocean. 6 pings, 25 a.m., 6:41 a.m., 8:19 a.m. For 7 hours after it vanished, MH370 was flying into the most remote place on Earth, the southern Indian Ocean, until the last ping.
At 8:19 a.m., a partial handshake, likely the engines flaming out from fuel starvation, the line goes dead.
Somewhere, in 20,000 feet of freezing black water, 239 people vanish with it. Day 1, 34 ships, 28 aircraft, nothing. Day 3, oil slicks, false alarm. Day 7, debris field spotted, it's sea trash. Day 9, the search moves to the Indian Ocean. 2 million square miles of nothing. In Beijing, families watch the news on an endless loop. In Kuala Lumpur, flight details are never erased. For months, the most advanced militaries on Earth find nothing. A Boeing 77, 63 meters long, vanishes from a planet covered in satellites.
July 29, 2015, Reunion Island. Off the coast of Africa, a man walking on a beach finds a barnacle-covered piece of metal. It's a flaperon. Boeing confirms. MH370. Over a year later, they only found a piece of the wing. It was confirmed to be from the aircraft. In the years since, a few more confirmed pieces have washed up along the African coast. But the main aircraft has never been found. To this day, we have more questions than answers. Was it mechanical failure? Hijack? A slow decompression that turned the cockpit into a ghost ship? Flying on autopilot until it ran out of fuel? Every theory fits some evidence. No theory fits all of it. At 12:41 a.m. on March 8, 2014, a plane took off. At 8:19 a.m., a satellite lost it forever. There are no Mayday calls, no wreckage field, no black boxes, no goodbye. Just a final transmission, calm as a summer night.
Good night, Malaysian 3770.
And then, the longest night in aviation history.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this.